power here can change if the magician choose. This is in the context of Narad's revelatory utterance. Narad, so to say, declaring the death of Satyavan. Narad declaring what has been fated, what has been decreed, that Satyavan must die. Savitri has chosen Satyavan as her mate. And here comes Narad to tell that Satyavan must die 1 year after the marriage. Naturally, there is the human reaction. There is the human rebelling. There is the human revolt. Savitri's mother is distraught. She is in great anguish. There is a great sorrow which is weighing on her heart. She cannot accept such a fate for her daughter. She questions the entire mechanism, the entire operation of this creation, of this world. What kind of God is it who brings such cruelty to the human soul? She questions Narad about it. Narad explains in great detail the raison d'etre of this death, why this death must occur. There is a greater purpose. There is something divinely intended behind this death, which human mind, human soul cannot grasp. Yet Narad has to quieten down Savitri's mother. But more important than that, more important than appeasing Savitri's mother, he has to do something significant. He has to sow the seed of yoga in the soul of Savitri. Savitri has to be initiated on the path of yoga so that she gathers force in her soul, the divine power in her soul, so that with the help of that power, by that power, she can confront death, she can conquer death. It is a primordial opposition of death towards the divine manifestation here, and death has to be removed. Such is the most significant task Savitri has to perform. She has to carry out that, and Narad initiates Savitri on the path of yoga to fulfill the mission for which she has taken this human birth. Narad explains the entire scheme of things operating in the process of time. Through the ages, great souls have come and carried out the divine work here to various degrees of perfection. Savitri has now come here to take it forward. The great work here to do, the divine's work here, they strive here, they suffer here to promote the possibilities of the divine presence entering into this creation. The spirit in this harsh and cruel and hard creation has to assert itself here. The spirit is facing the opposition of nature. It is in that tremendous choice, this perplexing world, in this haunt of ignorance, in this home of pain, that the divine must enter. But in the meanwhile, the spirit is not able to carry out the work because of the harsh and cruel conditions prevailing here. Ashwapati wonders, if that is the case, whether the spirit is governed by the outward nature, by the outward facts of life. But Narad says, no, he asserts no, spirit is not governed by the outward circumstances. There is another greatness in it, and it is that greatness which operates here in spite of all these difficulties. It is with that greatness that Savitri has taken this human birth. Savitri has taken this human birth. Therefore, she must cross the path of wounding stones. She must suffer here. She must pay the price for the kind of a work she has to do here. She has to cross the stones of suffering to reach her goal. This is the condition. But the mortal mind, the limited human mind, is incapable of grasping these aspects. It cannot understand them at all as he sees it, as the human mind sees it. He sees it only in bits and pieces, in segments of time, in arcs of space. He doesn't have the entire view of things here. Without the Spirit's consent, nothing can happen here. Nothing can happen here. Spirit is not governed by outward circumstances. All here can change if the magician choose. If the spirit wants to choose something, all can change here. Human will, for that change to take place, human will has to be one with the will of God. Savitri must come out of her human state and discover her soul and find the will of her soul and make that will of her soul one with the will of God. Then a miracle becomes a common thing. A miracle does a miracle. Yes, all here can change if the magician choose. Yes, after all, what is fate? Fate is the truth working out things in ignorance. To be in that truth is to conquer fate. To be in that truth, which is working out the things of the truth in ignorance. It is that truth which will conquer fate, and then all becomes a miracle. All here can change if the magician choose.